Hi everybody, welcome to the Soulful Soul. My name is Gladys and this is the monthly zodiac readings. For those who don't know, the way I read is I focus more on the lessons and the personal growth that you can get from the tarot rather than the outcome. I prefer to use the Celtic cross because it gives a general overview of issues, but even in doing so I focus more on the lessons and the advice than the outcome, because there are no predetermined outcomes, right? That we do have an impact, even if in the reading the Celtic cross has a future card and an outcome card. My focus is not on that, but on what you can do in the now. Okay, so if that works for you, then you're in the right place. This is a reading for my fellow Cappies. Here, please. Welcome back, Capricorn. This is your reading for the month of November 2021. Oops. I'm sitting outside today and it's cold and windy and lovely. Looks like it's going to rain though. Let's see what's up with us Cappies. Uh-oh. Oh.
Sorry.
Gosh. Beneath the deck you get the King of Cups. So Cappy, for some of you feeling like maybe withdrawing love, or that love has been taken off the table for some Cappies, or you've taken love off the table, Cappies, but there's some emotional withdrawal going on for you. In some situation, not in everything obviously, but perhaps you're going through a time of that. There's some powerful energy around you, but it's kind of a bit all in the reverse. All your major arcana are in the reverse. And the first one is the Magician, and the Magician is about using your power, believing in magic, believing in your ability to create. Is there some way that you're not believing in this ability at Caps? And it's to do with traditions and traditional things and structures. Are you not trusting enough, Cap? Are you not trusting in your ability, not trusting in divine guidance? There's some that's what's blocking your magician ability. You might be working on something, creating something, but there's this doubt. You get the Lovers in what you need to think about. So you're feeling alone, maybe it's this withdrawal of love. Maybe for some of you, I think a relationship maybe has ended, or there's been a withdrawal of love in some way. In the near past, you get the Five of Wands. So this was being distracted. And maybe you've started letting go of distractions. Maybe that's why there's withdrawal. Maybe it's emotional withdrawal. Let's see what the clarifiers bring. They always deepen and add a different dimension. In your unconscious, you get the Eight of Cups, something that you are wanting to walk away from but not able to, or feel you're unable to. And in the near future, you get the Wheel of Fortune. So it's in the reverse. So maybe you will be feeling trapped. Maybe you will feel like you can't move forward on something. Cappy, cappy, cap. There's a nice card. Your energy is, you're full of passion about something. You are ready to move on something. Well, that's a good thing, Cappy. It's contradictory of this energy, but yes, life, we do live, we are contradictions, right? And I think that what's happening is that you fired up about something, but there might be this lack of self-belief, a little bit of that going on for you. You get the King of Swords in reverse in around you. So maybe there has been some kind of harsh words, or, you know, when I look at this King of Swords, he looks bored. Really, I mean, come now. So maybe there has been some kind of detachment. Maybe you are detaching. But let's see what the other cards, the clarifiers, give us, because it's quite interesting, right? There's the strong element of you withdrawing. So maybe that is your energy, you know, King of Swords. But around you, but your advice is the world, and it's like advice is like you need to wrap something up constructively, to honor that something has closed. Maybe there's something you are holding on to that's keeping you stuck, and maybe it's this attitude, but we'll see. And then with the you get the Ace of Swords in reverse, so like feeling, maybe you'll be feeling a little bit unable to enact something, you might be feeling a bit unclear about something, you know. Let's see with the clarifiers, right? Caps. Let's see. Oopsie. You get the Two of Cups, so there's definitely this alone energy. The Two of Cups is in reverse, so maybe, I think for some of us, a relationship has come to an end. For others, we are rejecting notions of relationship, and maybe, but for all of us, I think there's an emotional withdrawal taking place in the month of November. To what end? So funny, right? I said that because I just watched something QI, and this one guy said they were talking about bats, these flying bats that travel so fast, like over 100 miles an hour. And this guy Alan said, to what end, I wonder? I mean, what's the purpose of having to fly so fast? There can't really be a reason for bats to fly so fast. So yeah, I thought I'd just share that here. To what end? To what end is this withdrawal? There is a purpose for it, maybe. So with the Magician, you get the Princess of Pentacles. I really feel like you have trapped energy, dear hearts. You have this potent Magician energy within you, this ability to create something, but it's feeling trapped. You want to, but for some reason it's feeling trapped. And it's to do with belief and strength. I think that you are not believing. Look, if ever there is a strong sign, and I don't mean hard or tough or all those things that we associate with strength that are outward. If ever there is a sign of inner strength, it's this one, and that's Cappy. And I know I'm biased, but it's true. I think that most Capricorns, if you were born under the sign of Capricorn, with the taskmaster, with Saturn as your taskmaster, you can't help but be strong, or at least use all your trials as a way to make you stronger. I know that about myself, So, the problem though is that you are not valuing the strength. You are not valuing, you are not trusting your inner counsel, or that you are divinely guided, and that divine guidance, that divinity has gifted you with this strength to overcome any challenge that you might be going through, or to manifest this thing, whatever it is that you are two-minded about, whether it's a relationship, a job, a project, or something. There's your two-mindedness, but you have the strength. You're not believing in your strength, dear Cappies. That strength card is sometimes seen as the ego card, and in this deck, Capricorn's card, the devil is seen as ego. So there's something about you needing to look at how you might allow the shadow, the negative aspect of the devil overpower you. Like you might, in some way, you are trapping yourself in fear, is what I'm feeling. But you have the ability to handle whatever this is that you are dealing with. This love that has been removed, or this relationship going through a rocky time, or this new beginning maybe even. I feel like there's this state of withdrawal, but it's related to something that you are trying to birth maybe. But let's see. You get the Lovers with the Two of Swords. Two cards, like double bind card. So you've withdrawn from love. Maybe you are detaching. But the thing with the Two of Swords, and this is what you need to think about, is where might you be blindfolding yourself? Where might you not be able to see? Because you are you're blocking your heart somehow. I think that's it. You're somehow blocking your heart, Cappy, about something. And it's causing you to feel stuck and trapped when you really aren't, and it's like you can't see your strength for now. In the near past, you get the Five of Wands. It's like you got some clarity in the past about maybe you were busy with too much, and you've got this clarity. Now let's see what we do with this clarity, right, about something. In the unconscious, with the wanting to move away, you get the Seven of Swords. It's like this feeling of futility, like you want to move away from something that you feel is not good for you, but it's like you don't feel you have other options. You have fear. There you are, ready to take on something, beloveds. You're ready to act. You're so passionate about something, but you're filled with fear. The Strength card also speaks about courage, and so you are torn. Well, courage is not the absence of fear, right? It's doing this thing even though we're afraid, and I think that's what's going to happen with you, Cappy. I believe in my Cappies. I believe that no matter what it looks like, you will, even if you're terrified, you will do the thing that needs to be done. So trust that. And I think that you have all the resources. I think that it simply needs you looking around and trusting. You get the temperance, well, we'll come to that, but trusting in divine guidance, that you have been divinely guided here. And then you get the Wheel of Fortune, and did I read that in your near future, and the Hermit. So there's something about this going within that is part of your life cycle, of your cycle. I'm going to get a clarifier for that. There's this withdrawal, but it's like the withdrawal has a purpose, right? And it's maybe for a while things will get worse before they get better, in a sense. Maybe you are taking yourself into the depths before you emerge. Maybe there's some inner wisdom that you are hermiting about. Maybe you're going into the desert to find those answers, Cappy, and it might feel uncomfortable for a while before the light comes. Yeah. And then around you, you get the King of Swords, and the King of Swords comes the Five of Swords. So there's this feeling of complacence. There's this feeling of detached from something. Really, there's a strong sense of detachment. Maybe it is the same. I would say that your key message here is being detached, is detachment, emotional detachment, Cappy. Maybe that's what's going on for you, but let's see where that's leading, right? Your advice is two powerful cards, is allowing a cycle to come to a close. And maybe you need to be patient with yourself while you close that cycle, Cappy. You need to be patient while that cycle comes to a close. A cycle is closing, and do it with grace, do it with patience. Be patient with yourself and be patient with the cycle. You can't force it. Okay, so what I'm seeing is there's a lot of divinely guided energy, and it might look negative, but often there's nothing really negative, hey? I mean, often that process is just leading us to something else. It's just about the cycle of life. And maybe we're going through a dip, but we come out stronger. And it's just for now. Wow. You get the Three of Wands and with this Ace of Swords. So you're still, I feel like, by the end of November, we're still seeking clarity. We're still seeking clarity about this, our ships that we want to come in. It's like we've put something out there for so long, and it's not come in yet. Instead, we get all these challenges. But I've heard Cappies complain. I've seen Cappies complain about life and why is it so hard for Cappies. I don't think it's so hard for Cappies. I think we get difficult lessons, and we are strong, and so we can handle those lessons. And but there's so much beauty around us. There's also so much beauty to be had, and there's these lessons and then you emerge from those lessons and you think, wow, I wouldn't have it any other way. So that's the feeling that I get. And Cappy, I'm going to, let me first get one more for this, because I want to know more about this this hermiting with the Wheel of Fortune there. What is that about? What is that about? Okay, so oh wow. Oh my goodness, Cappy, look at this. You get the King of Swords with the Hermit, so there is that emotional withdrawal, and that's okay. To what end? Towards your stability. The King of Coins, ultimate stability. It's like just trust in the process. Trust in the process. And the King of Cups, also emotional stability. you're going to have some beautiful king of cups, some loving king. That king, for some, there will be a loving king approaching you, which could be a job that is emotionally fulfilling. It could be a lover, whatever. I'm not reading for one group of people. And it's like you're turning that upside down. I'm so fascinated that there's all these kings. So maybe your energy is withdrawal, but it's maybe you, Cappy, are working on the masculine energy for the month of November. It's a withdrawal, but it's withdrawal for a lot of power to, that's power to speak truths, and power to anchor, to make manifest those things that your dreams, making them a reality. And then there's this other king. It's almost like a completion, complete fulfillment. The only card that's missing is the fire, the king of fire, and that's okay. You've got all this other energy around you, which could be your energy. I feel it's your energy, these two. Anyway, I feel these two are your energy, what you are working towards becoming, or that you're going to harness this energy. It's about withdrawal, but it's also about withdrawal towards speaking truths that need to be spoken, whatever that means for you. And you've got to trust that you are building something very, very powerful for yourself, Cappy. You're building your financial independence. That's what I feel like. You're working towards independence. And maybe that leads also to you feeling worthy. Maybe you haven't felt worthy of love, and that's why you've moved away from it. But then you open yourself up to it in the months to come. Okay, Caps. Oh, I was going to draw one of these because I've done it for everyone. Okay, you get 2, Cappy. See. And it's the 2 of Cups. Wow. And the 4 of Fire. Wow. Talk about that. Love and stability. Stability in love. For some of you, this is all about love. And for others, it might be, just working towards your stability. But look at that. It's really beautiful. Wow. Okay, Caps, I'm going to leave you with that lovely energy. I will chat with you again soon. Please give me a like if this resonated, and subscribe if you haven't. And share with others, other like-minded souls. And I will chat with you again soon, Cap. Bye.